Ooh, hey guys, welcome to this week's edition of Celebrating Second Nature. So we've got a new mission after Kate's presentation to make healthy living second nature, and it's our why, and our why is pretty cool. So this week, obviously, on the back of Kate's awesome presentation, I wanted to touch on this and the fact that we're obviously going to be proud that we're a weight loss program, and we're not, and it's not because of these reasons, not for the aesthetic reasons. It's not because we want a good beach bum, or to help people get curves, or whatever else is splashed in these tabloids. But because weight can impact a lot more than just the numbers on the scale. So we know that weight has, I found this really interesting, a U-shaped association with mood and anxiety disorders. So in those with really low BMI, as we can imagine, mental health disorders percentage jumps quite sharply. As you go down, it's a lot less in the healthy BMI category, and as it goes back up again, the percentage of people with mental health disorders in those in that category goes up again. As we know, association, not causation, but is interesting. And we can see the association remains with anxiety. This meta-analyses found a significant increase in the risk of having anxiety for those people with obesity, and then similar with depression. These meta-analyses found the same as the weight goes up. So in this obese category, the risk was much more significant than if you were just in the overweight category. So we know it can have an impact on both mind and body. It's associated with an increased risk in early all-cause mortality. I've highlighted risk because, as we know, when it comes to risk, it's not a guarantee. It's just that based on population averages, you have an increased risk of developing or of suffering an early death if you are in a higher BMI, stratified for age as well. And then in communicable diseases such as COVID, so as you can see here, it sharply increases as your weight starts to climb beyond 30 BMI, so into that obese category. And some of you may be thinking, like, stop your fat shaming, but I think, like, well, hold it there. There's a big difference between objective truth and stigma, and we're obviously quite data-driven, so we understand the associations between being overweight and obese and health. And we understand the reasons why people become overweight. And we're offering a solution. So it's not about fear, it's about hope. And it's not just about how you look, but how you feel. And please take it from Joe. So you might need max volume.
And really, as Second Nature goes on about, it's not about the looks. It is about the looks. I feel really great with the way I look, but that's just happened consequently. It's the healthiness and the way that you feel inside that makes this sustainable and makes it so real, if that makes sense as well.
100%, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%,
So, and that's why I'm saying in 3 weeks, if you're on this plan for 3 weeks, you'll start to feel very, very different. Not realise how fantastic you are. You're just doing your job. It's what you studied for, but you don't realise how it absolutely. You probably do realise, but you can't realise the extent to which you've changed mine and other people's lives. Amazing. Does that mean it's unbelievable? It's incredible.
Yes, Joe, and big up to Simi, who obviously, as we know, after presenting at the HC conference last year, Simi was Joe's health coach and saved her from dropping out the program in just the second week or something like that. So big up, Simi. Amazing job with Joe. And again, to you guys, keep up the amazing work. I know it's probably quite stressful at the moment with the transition over to the 40-person groups. I know on NHS we're not dealing with that, but tough and grind it out, and all have an amazing weekend. We'll speak soon. Oh, I exited this. It stopped here.